Hello viewers, as read by the title, I would like to introduce you to my new model of Percy. As we all know, Percy is undoubtedly one of the most unique type of locomotives on the Northwestern Railway. Now, I've always liked that about Percy, how he's so weird. As you can probably tell, most of my engines are one of the weirdest kind of locomotives, or the most experimental kind of locomotives, and I've always liked that about Percy. And the fact that he's so small and just runs on the railway, being his own type, I really like that about him. Now, confirmed by Wilbert Audrey and the fandom agreeing that 1338 is the real-life Percy, that's what I tried to base my Percy off, so I got straight to work. Now, my Percy model started late summer, and the smoke box was based off this video by British Bricks, and the saddle tank itself was inspired by Wooden Toby and various other users, and it is one of the easiest versions, in my opinion, on how to build Percy's saddle. Not long after, I started working on the cab and bunker, and since I tried doing the smaller version like Wooden Toby's, it didn't really work in the scale I wanted, so I went a bit longer and kind of based it off this image of Percy since his cab is kind of wider in this image, so I just went with this one. For this first part, you're pretty much just going to be using a 1x2 slope piece, and in the middle is a 2x3, and you're just going to plop that in like so, and you're going to get a snot brick, which is a 1x4. It doesn't matter, but I recommend it to be this length. And you're going to slap this in, and you could pretty much put snots. That's what I did for the main build. But yeah, pretty much that's simple, honestly. I'd recommend you use one of these, which is the new, like, I guess snot bricks, I guess you'd call them, but I'd recommend you use these. You're going to use this for the main saddle piece, and you're going to take a 2x4 slope brick, a 2x4 brick, and one of these newer fancy bricks, and this is a 1x4, yeah, and that's pretty much it. I'd recommend you put it in whatever way you're building the model, but yeah, that's the main build, and then you grab your main thing, you put it in, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Can I side rant for a bit? I really hate when LEGO modelers do this for their saddle tank. Oh my god, it is disgusting. It does not look good. There are easier ways to build it, and yet they still build it like this. It overhangs, and even if you build it sideways like that, it still overhangs. It doesn't look good. This piece right here is actually inspired by this image on the screen, and I genuinely liked how simplified it was. I know Percy's cab is like massive, but this is the best I can do for now, because the saddle itself would have been either too long or just would have looked too janky. So the whistle and the safety dome, I think that's what that's called, are actually different kind of whistles. Each one of my models has a different kind of whistle, and I always try to thrive in making these simple whistle designs. Also for the dome, it is a black piece. I could not find one in this chrome color, so I used a gold Sharpie, and it actually came out a lot better than I thought. And then of course that is a 2x2 disc piece. And this engine does in fact have cab detail. You can see a bit of a coal bunker and a bit of cab detail. This piece does in fact move, but yeah, you have to kind of wedge in there, but it doesn't really move that far because of course you're not going to see that much, and that's pretty much it for the inside. The back of this engine uses a very unique design that I have come up with. It uses the normal snot bricks with the grill piece, 6 of these, I guess, lamp pieces? I don't know, it's the same one as this bottom one. And yeah, it's a really simple design and I quite like it. The pistons at the bottom are actually 2 cut pieces, and it's not the cleanest look, but it gets the job done. And it does in fact roll, and I'm very, very proud of that. If you're interested, this piece right here is 6 long, this is a 7 long rod, so this would be a 9 long rod, and this would be a rod with a stud in it. You could add a longer rod that goes through the piston, but I just did this for simplicity's sake. It's in between the scale of Rico, and is a lot fatter than Scott's or Montana's. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, the green I used was parakeet green. I hope I didn't butcher that name. I did a black coat first, and then I did a three thin layers of green. Afterward, I added a bit of thicker green to give it more of a pop and look more clean. And yeah, that was pretty much it. And I'm super proud how the wheels came out, because I thought that'd be the hardest part, but no, they came out pretty good. If you look hard enough, you can see that it's a bit uneven, but I don't mind. Also, before anyone asks, yes, I have designed him some faces, and I will show them right now. Here he is with his happy face, which I think matches with the other characters. And here is his smug face. Honestly, I prefer this face over the other one. So yeah, this was my Percy model. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.